Everyone, Patty here, full-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, better known as Girl Hustle on YouTube. Today, you're going to think I'm crazy with sharing the item I'm going to share with you, but the reason I'm sharing it, it can be found so inexpensively in thrift stores. Many times, they are given away for nothing. They take a lot of time to ship, very fragile. But if you can make $50 to $100 an hour from taking your time out of your day to ship the item, why not? Let's go. So you're probably thinking I'm crazy, and sometimes I am. But anyway, the reason I'm sharing these are right now is the perfect season to sell these items. Now, I'm a little bit late right now deciding that, you know what, Patty, you need to get these listed. You can make some good money with these because you can get them really, really inexpensively. And that's the only reason I'm sharing these, because I don't want people to take a risk on something that they may have to do a refund. So one other thing I want to share with you, though this item may be fragile, it can make you 50 to 100 or more profit, depending on how you list it and how you use your keywords and your description, and of course, other details about the item. But this is what I want you to think about. Is it worth taking the time to package something real securely and packaging it well that you know it's not going to break? You're fairly confident it's not going to break. Isn't it worth your time if you're going to make $50, $75, $100 in the amount of time it takes you to package this item securely? It may take you a half hour, it may take you 45 minutes, it may take you an hour. But is that hour worth the profit that you can potentially make? And you can make it. I'm going to get into sharing this item, and this item is punch bowls. Punch bowl sets. I'm going to take some of the pieces out to show you. This particular set, I have 3 sets. I got these last year, and I sell other stuff, and with me, I like to, when I'm doing my listings, I like to make that quick, fast money on things that are easy, fast, and quick to ship, and it will bring me the most profit. So these tend to be overwhelming and more time consuming. So I kept putting them off and putting them off, and that's why I still have them. But anyway, it's the perfect time to sell these. Christmas, New Year's. Actually, these are, many of these, people collect these. They're passed down as heirlooms in some families. Some people collect them for the different patterns in the glass. You'll have pressed glass, cut glass. I have a book on it, and of course, I can't find it. I'm not too organized, to be honest with you, but I do have a glass, because glass and different kinds of breakables sell very good for higher profits than some of the stuff that I regularly sell. So this is why I have this book that I can't show you, but I will show you if I come across it in a later video. But it's a very informative book. It has different patterns of glass, years they were made, and it helps me when I see stuff in thrift stores, when I refresh myself by looking at the book. It helps me to decide if I'm going to purchase something. So I'm going to get into just sharing a little bit of what these look like. And I'm sure you all know Of course, I can't see. And I hate wearing glasses, as you can tell, because I take them off. But anyway, this includes, it's 27 pieces. It's a leaf pattern. It includes a bowl. This particular set also includes a base that the bowl sits on, and they go for a little bit more money, so I'll show that to you. It also includes a plastic ladle, 12 7.5 punch bowl, or 12 7.5 ounce punch cups, and 12 plastic hooks. Now the hooks, they'll come, these are plastic hooks, and you will hook these on the little cups and they will hang around the bowl. But this is the leaf pattern. I will do a video in the future, but if I was packaging this to ship, the way I would ship it is I would wrap everything in newspaper, and then I would wrap them again in bubble wrap, the thick bubble wrap. But this is the base that the punch bowl is going to sit on top of. And like I said, people collect these for the different patterns. Now, I'm not going to set this all up for you. I don't have enough room right here, and I'm sure you don't want to sit through all that. But this is how this bowl would look. And then, well, that's all sealed up, so I was going to take that out. And then I would use bubble wrap that has the thicker bubbles on it. I would wrap them all like that. I would put them in a bigger box than this one, because this one, particular one, doesn't have the styrofoam in it that it came with. It has dividers, but not the styrofoam. But I would wrap them, I would wrap everything separately. You put them in a bigger box, and then I would get a bigger box and then I would put packing materials around the bigger box, and then I would ship that off like that. I would also, when I'm shipping something like this, I would take a picture of the different steps. I know it sounds crazy, but I would take a picture of just like 3 or 4 different steps that I use to securely package this. Not to say that a buyer can't get a refund if it breaks, but I will have proof that I did ship it securely. Maybe it would help, I don't know. But also on stuff like this, you want to get it insured. Make sure you insure it. It's not that bad. I think it's worth if you're going to make profit of $50 to $100 or more on these items, it's definitely worth listing them and doing it. To me, it is anyway. Again, it's also a learning experience. You'll learn to package glass that's fragile and not just one piece. You'll learn to, it's just another part of reselling. If you wanted to start shipping glass or dishes or stuff like this, this is going to help you get that experience. Just my opinion. I'm just going to show you the other set. Right now, the ones that are selling are the Christmas ones, the ones that are white, red, and green. Quite a few people have them listed. Back when I was looking these up, they were selling for like over $100, all different kinds of these sets. Now this was maybe a year ago or so. I just thought, I would share this now because top brands you want to sell or use Anchor Hocking. And you'll find sets that are smaller than these. This one is an Anchor Hocking. Now you can see this has writing on the box. The box is damaged. People also collect the different patterns, and this pattern is the great pattern. I like this one. Now this is a more clear colored bowl. And of course, before I ship these out, because they were stored away, I will, and they're not packaged and sealed, I will wash these and make sure they're all nice and clean to the best that I can do. And I, again, will go over and make sure there's no chips or anything, which I already did that. So I'm just giving you, some ideas of what I do. But yeah, this is a great pattern. Again, you have your plastic ladle. Now this is all glass and crystal. And you'll see these have little, even the other box I didn't do because they were big, they were bigger. But these have little dividers for the cups. I will still take them out and package them because I don't want any issues with people coming back and saying something's not packaged right or whatever. I just don't, want to deal with it. And I would want to get something that's perfect when I buy it too. So the best of my abilities to make, even though this item is in this banged up box, I will make sure they get beautiful items. And then here's the little, and they'll hang along the bowl. If you're looking for inexpensive items and you want to take a chance, which can also be a learning experience, a packing and shipping experience, and some good profit depending how you price your item and make your listing, you may want to check out Punchbowls. Anyway, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe.